Hey Bayek, it's me Ian. And in today's video, well, you can see it's that time again. I'm doing my review of SFX. And this is for August 2024. Yes. Now, as you can see on the cover, they're still going on about the Doctor Who series. Oh dear. And we've got this Sutek thing. Oh, what a disaster that series was. You know, they got the voice of Sutek, the same actor, but God, it was nothing at all like Sutek was. So really, I can't say anything really positive about the series. It wasn't for me. But here it is on the front cover. And what else have we got? We've got a revival of Time Bandits, which was a Terry Gilliam film. So we'll have a look at that. Then we've got another film here called Borderlands. I don't know, it's a film that we'll have a look at and see what it's about, but I think that is out very soon. Well, so we got more on this Walking Dead revival series that's been specially done. And then we've got some on Star Trek Discovery, which of course is in its farewell season. And then I don't know what that one is. It says In a Violent Nature, a new take on slasher movies. Well, we'll have a look at that. We'll see what it is. It's another one. Then there's more on Flash Gordon, Jessica Jones, Deadpool and Wolverine, which is very anticipated. Oh, something on Stingray. Yeah, oh, I'm in. Right, well, let's just have a look and see what there is. Right. So, what's in the first pages or so? Let's see. Now, there's this Snowpiercer. It's going through its final season. This is on AMC and AMC Plus in the United States, but there's no UK details. There it is. I've never seen this series. I've heard the name, I know, but there it is. If anybody follows that series, then there's another series of it. Yes. So, what else have we got? We've got here Futurama. I think one of the creators, David X. Cohen, talks about what's in store for the show's 9th season. And that is a very well-loved series. 9 seasons. Yeah, fantastic. Is there any indication? Hulu in the USA and Disney Plus in the UK from 29th of July, so that's not far off. And then we have Halo again, Space Boy. Oh, hello, I think that's more. Well, it's Flash Gordon's 90th anniversary, and they've put it into a new brand comic books. Hey, see Flash Gordon there? That, the new style. I kind of like the more traditional one, but there it is. You know, there's the artwork. I do like this is to do with the Marvel Jessica Jones character is now being put into a novel called by Lisa Jewell called Breaking the Dark. Yeah. So that's interesting. A Marvel character being put into a novel. Then here we've got Weapon X2. Um, Deadpool and Wolverine. So we've got about Deadpool and Wolverine, which apparently is due in the cinemas from the 25th of July. Very near. I think this, as far as I can tell, is perhaps the only sort of superhero kind of movie this year, which is probably a very good thing, but it's highly anticipated because they're very popular characters, I would say, the popular. So I suppose that is a positive thing that, that people concentrate just on that rather than this continuous production line of, things that go on. Then we've got some Doctor Who news. There's more, at least I can see a bit of classic Who there, but they've novelised, oh crikey, imagine this, Space Babies has been put into a novel. It was bad enough watching the blooming show, but I mean, to actually read a novel about it, oh, and the same, The Church in Ruby Road, oh my, 73 yards. That was the best, perhaps, of the whole stories. Oh, and then there's the awful Rogue as well. And there's the annual. And I'm sorry, been a great collector of annuals, but I'm not going to buy that this year. The new, the 2025 annual. I'm not having that. I'm just not going to bother. Oh, look at this. There's an obituary to William Russell. What a wonderful servant he was to Doctor Who. Of course, the first companion, going back to William Hartnell era. And do you remember he even made a very small appearance in Jodie Whittaker's brilliant Power of the Doctor? Yeah, I think he was nearly 100. I think he's 99. What a man. And he's done a lot of audio stuff. He's always kept with Doctor Who. Brilliant man, absolutely. Oh dear. Anyhow, I'll show it. We've got more about it, yes. I can't understand, when you start comparing it with Pyramids of Mars, which is an absolute classic Tom Baker story, and we get this, which is, what can you say? Oh, God, irritating. That is irritating. It really is. The whole thing. I know I shouldn't be so controversial. I can't help saying, oh, look, we've got even more of this stuff. Oh dear. And even more. Yeah. Well, at least we won't be getting any more till next year. Oh, now there is in it. This is fantastic. There is a brilliant interview which they did a few years ago with William Russell talking about his time in Doctor Who. Look at this. Fantastic. Absolute wonderful era with William Hartnell. In a way, he would have been one of my first companions that I saw, with Susan as well. And yeah, look at this. Oh, Barbara, of course, yeah, Barbara, Susan. Definitely, they would have been people that I would have seen as a child. Fantastic. Absolutely wonderful. Great man he was, great interview. And then here we've got something, it's a series I have not seen at all. I've heard people mention it. It's like a superpower thing, I think. It's called the Umbrella Academy. It's not something I've watched, but there's a lot of these like sort of X-Men kind of related spin-offs where they have superpowers and, you know, all that kind of stuff. And the Umbrella Academy is on. Oh, it's a Netflix. 8th of August. I suppose that isn't too long away. If anybody's followed it, I think I've heard people say it's quite good if you get into these series. But I don't think it's bad. But there we are. Then we've got here opening Pandora's Vault. Borderlands. Oh, this must be this film that mentioned. So that's there. It could be based on a game as well. You see, I know nothing about games. Maybe somebody might know in the comments. Well, I'll show you a bit more. I really don't know anything about this. I think it's got a cinema release. Let's have a look. Cinemas from 9th of August. Yeah, I think this looks a bit as if it's come from a game. I don't know whether it's any good, or it might not be my cup of tea. I don't know. And then here we have got the Time Bandits revival. Yeah. Remember Time Bandits as a film? Who could forget that? What a film that was. Well, they're doing some sort of revival here. Let me just see. It's Apple TV. So it's a streaming service film. Hopefully I might be able to get to watch that. I don't know. It might not be very good. It may not have the charm at all of the original one, which was absolutely fantastic. Now we've got some look at Star Trek Discovery costumes from the series, which I haven't seen Star Trek Discovery since about the 3rd season. There we are. There's a lot, more about it. It doesn't really mean anything because I've not followed it. Yes, and then here, something called In a Violent Nature. This could be a film as well. It's a horror. It looks like a slasher kind of film. In a Violent Nature in the cinemas from 12th of July. Well, that means I've not heard anything about it. But I'm a bit out of touch, as you know. But that looks interesting. Yeah, there it is. So let's see what else we've got. Now this is the spin-off from The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live. And of course, it's got the two popular characters, Nick Grimes and oh crikey, I've forgotten her name. But yeah, she was very good in it. I've watched it for ages. She was very good. They were good together. Because it's carried on and all sorts of things. Was it Makosi, I think, something like that. Anyhow, The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live is on Sky, and now it says, but there's no date. It may already be on there. There's Rick Grimes. There you can see him. Yeah. It's kind of, I think, their relationship, which was quite, I think as I remember, it was quite good, their relationship. But it's obviously, they probably got separated, I think, in one episode, because he disappeared. He left, didn't he? And he still carried on. Now, here we have a review of A Quiet Place, Day 1, and they give it 3.5. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things. I think I will enjoy it. definitely. I look forward to that. Then what else have we got here? Something called The Watched, which only gives 2.5 stars. That's obviously not very good. The Exorcism only gets 2. These films here, I've not heard of them. Oh, right. Here we are. Brilliant. Now, they've given it 4 stars. I'm quite right. So, Maxine. I have actually managed to watch a copy of Maxine. It wasn't brilliant quality, but what a film. I've heard people putting it down a little bit. I think it was great. I think it was better than I thought it would be. Absolutely loved it. Mia Goth in this is outstanding. And you don't have, I would say you didn't even have to watch Pearl or X even. Okay, this is the end of the X and that, but to me, this was almost like a standalone film, but it was so good. Again, I've heard criticism that, oh, it's a slasher and there wasn't enough gore and horror in it. No, for me, it was right. Horror is a big thing. It also had the religious cult thing in there. This was quality. Maxine, in fact, is one of the best films I've seen this year. And I can't wait to get my own proper good quality copy of it when it's released. I'm going to go as far as this. And then this other film I'm looking forward to seeing, which they give 5, which is Longlegs. Yeah, Longlegs. That looks good as well. I think that both going to be in my top films of the year, those two. I've got a good feeling. Maxine was, I always knew Maxine because Mia Goth is such a talent and this she excels. Don't be put off by people who are saying, oh, it's not quite as good. It's brilliant. It's fantastic. She really gives that film something even extra special. And don't forget, horror isn't all about blood and guts at all. You know, horror is horror. It really is. Then we've got sort of reviews of Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, and they quite rightly. There's a second one. I've given it 1. The first film was absolutely awful, and I personally can't expect anything better from that. Now this anthropophagus, I can't say it properly, I think was one of those video nasties. They've given this a 3, and I think, I may be wrong, but this has been released. It's on 4K Blu-ray. Yeah, I think this is the one. This was, imagine video nasties. This is how well sought they are now, and you know, people have a lot better opinion of them and the attention on that. That's got a 3. Yeah. So that's fascinating, isn't it? By heck it is. And I think that's it, really. There's a major film reviews. The Last Starfighter, of course. That has come out, and that is a classic film. They've given it 4 stars, and quite right, so it is an amazing film. There's another film here, which I know is a classic oldie film called Night of the Eagle. That has been given 4 films as well. That is another well worth checking out film. I would check that one out if you can. Then what else have we got here? We got some book reviews. Doctor Who books. Yes. And we've got now, I don't know much about games, but there's a game here, Wizardry, Proving Grounds of the Mad Overlord. That's given 3 stars. I know nothing about that. And then there's some more. Star Wars Hunters and The Specialist. These are all games that have got, I suppose, reasonable reviews. And I think that's it, really. There's a bit about personal recollections of Batman and Robin, which has been given a big cult status now. It was considered absolutely awful, but it's coming back. People enjoy it, a bit of fun. And that's it. That's my review. So I hope you've enjoyed it. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, and we'll let you know when I put out these videos. I do review all sorts of things, movies, TV shows, and a bit of music and all that stuff. And if you like this particular video, please give this video a like. It gets it out onto YouTube and all that kind of stuff. And if you've got any comments, please put your comments down. I love to read your comments. And that's it. So all I've got to say is, I'll see you again.